talk a little bit about the Nokta Makro Legend. Of course, this machine's been out for a while. I've used it. Y'all seen me do a couple of tests with it. But really what we want to know is it the best value in multi-frequency detectors? And I'm going to go ahead and answer that question. I'm going to tell you yes at this point. I don't see any other multi-frequency detector in its price range competing with it at this point. I think it's an excellent machine. It really does well on the beach. It's got pretty good separation. I love the tones on it. I think it's good there too. So there's a lot of positives. Of course, the shaft is collapsible, and you just get a lot for the money. I mean, it's just a great machine at that price point. But in the recent weeks, we have seen some things that people need to be aware of as they move forward, if they're thinking about the Legend or if they already have a Legend. So Nokta has said that they're going to do some updates to this machine as they get more feedback. So the feedback is starting to roll in. One of the guys that you guys know that I know is Calabash Digger, and he has found a couple of little bugs within the Legend. And then the other guy's TN Sharpshooter. He's found a couple of things. And then Paystreak has even found a couple of things. So kudos to those guys for going out and testing. So I'm going to show some of these things on this video just so you guys can be aware of. But again, this is not a bash Nokta Legend video. This is basically letting you guys know these are some things that you need to maybe test or try for yourself, and to also be aware of if you were to purchase this machine or if you already own this machine. So just some things to be aware of. So what are some of the issues that people are seeing? Well, number one is the speaker issue. The speaker issue was brought up by Calabash. It showed the speakers blowing on 2 different units, which is, not good. But again, I think it's something that Nokta can address, and they can get that taken care of and hopefully, solve that issue. The other issue is the speakers flooding. So if you're in the water and you're maybe doing some shallow water hunting and you get water in the speaker holes, then it's going to fill up with water and you might not be able to hear the speaker. Now, I know a lot of you use waterproof headphones, so if you got the waterproof headphones, I'm not sure if that's going to be as much of an issue for people, but it could be. And of course, that was brought up as well. And then there were a couple of other things too. One of them was the 60 tones. When you go into 60 tones and you try to change the tone break, the machine sounds like it's taken off. It's just really weird, and it only does it in 60 tones. So really interesting aspect there. And then the final thing is that in parks, or if you were doing park hunting and you were to encounter some aluminum foil in the multi-frequency programs, it tends to mask some of the high conductive targets. So if you were looking for silver coins and there was a bubblegum wrapper or a piece of aluminum foil nearby, it could possibly blind the machine. So, but that only happens in the multi-frequency programs. When you run it in the single frequency programs, especially the lower ones, 4 kilohertz or some of the other ones, I believe 4 and 10 were the ones, but when you run it in those lower frequencies, it tends to hit those targets. It's just in the multi-frequency programs. So I believe that all of these things can be addressed by Nokta, and they can get those things fixed and really make a really good jam-up machine. It's a good machine already. If they can get these things settled, then I think they've got a home run for sure. And again, those are things for you guys to look out for. But I'm going to show a few clips from some of these videos so you guys can sort of see what's going on. And again, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great and wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you on my next adventure. And stay tuned for the next few video clips, and pay attention to these issues so you'll be aware of those things if you purchased a Legend or if you plan on purchasing a Legend. And hopefully the updates will be coming from Nokta as well. Okay, I'll catch you guys on the next adventure.
Real quick. Let's go over here while we're here. Let's put some 60 tones in here. And watch this. No, it didn't. Speaker just blew. The speaker just blew on this detector. Oh my. The speaker just blew on this detector on camera. It's number 2. Oh my. It blew. Wow. Wow. Wow.
See, it's still, the speaker's still plugged up with water, right? That is a humongous. I can't hear my tones, right? I can't hear the iron tones, right? Because my speaker's plugged up with water. Sad, man. It's sad. Sad, sad. I'm very, very sad.
See, I'm in multi 2 here. We're in park. I'm gonna go over here to tones. I'm in 60 tones, right? Listen to this dime. You know how everybody likes to change the tone break? Well, let's go over there and watch this right here. Tone break 10. Now let me give you guys a space shuttle experience. So you see it's just a dime down there. See the dime right there. Here comes the space shuttle experience. She's coming in for her landing. What is causing that? It does not do it in any other tone. Watch. Pitch. And of course it goes out right there because the tone breaks run past it. That's Tia Sharpshooter's Space Shuttle experience with the Nokta Makro Legend. Get the legend cut on. We're going to run the legend in park, okay? So we're going to run the legend in park. We're just going to run it. I guess. Let me see what the iron. Let me go down here just a minute. Let me see what I got the iron filter set on here. 8 is the iron filter. That's stock. We'll try it like that first, and then we will lower it down to see if it does any better. But I'm going to run it in multi 1 first, and I'll go through the settings so you guys can see what's going on here. Iron filter that, yep. Volume, audio response, tones, 60 tones. So what did we see the speed was? 5. That's a good middle of the road speed, like the 2 is on the Deus 2. And you see what the sensitivity is. So let's just go back in here and let's do a cancel on the machine. So, modern trash, folks. This is a reality of metal detecting in the United States is modern trash. And how a detector handles that means a lot. So let's look at the legend on this test. Big old bar recorder. All right, you ready? Down on it 2 inches. Now, do you guys want me to hover it? Let's hover it. What is that? What is that? Okay, that's multi 1, folks. That's shocking, right? 4 kilohertz. Watch this. This is very important. Watch this. $10 kilohertz. 2 inches high. Four kilohertz. Look at the coil height, 6 inches above it.